Hello, you are welcome again to my channel. My name is Blessing Echichi. Today we want to look at who are these familiar spirits or who are these spirit husbands. I have told you in my last videos that spiritual spouse, spirit husband or spirit wife are familiar spirits that come to you at night in order to have sexual relationship with you. Now, what is the essence of them having this sexual relationship with you? It is to make sure that their agenda is fulfilled in your life. It is to make sure that you don't become that thing that God has actually planned for you to be. It is to distort you, to remove you from God's original plan. It is to cause failure, to cause delay in your life. So if you have a spirit wife or a spirit husband, the goal of those spirit wife or spirit husband is to make sure that you don't become what God originally created you to be. Spirit spouse, spirit wife, or spirit husband causes failure in the lives of the people that they are attached to. Now, let us look at who are these familiar spirits or spirit husband that actually come to you. Number one, they are familiar spirits that know you very well. They know your family, they know you as a result of their long time operation and manifestation in your family and lineage. This spirit spouse that is coming to you know you. They know when you were born. They have known your family lineage as a result of their long time operation in your family lineage. In other words, they are familiar spirits. Number two, they are the spirits behind the gods or ungodly altars of your father's and mother's house. These familiar spirits or this spirit husband that come to you to have sexual relationship with you or that is your spirit wife or spirit husband are the spirits that are behind the altars, behind the gods of your father's house. They are those familiar spirits that are attached to the altars that your father or your mother served. Number three, they are spirits that are activated when a person gets involved in some sacrifice, fetishes, or ungodly practices. When you get into some ungodly practices, such as sacrifice to a spirit or being involved in some spiritual activities that are ungodly, that is geared towards the worship of a particular spirit, those spirits will come and they become the familiar spirits that will want to marry you. Or they are the spirit also that your fathers served on your behalf. Fourthly, they are spirits that were invoked as a reason for a person using his or her mouth to lay curses on you. Anytime a person lays curse on another person, a spirit gets into action. And one of the ways of the spirit going into action to make sure that the words of the pronouncement of the curse comes into activation is to make sure that the spirit or familiar spirit build a bond with the person, thereby making effective the pronouncements that was made from the person's mouth. So it is possible for somebody's words of pronouncement as a result of curse that was laid on a person to begin to experience these spirit husbands or spirit wife. Then they are also spirits from the altars you were dedicated to or altars you were dedicated upon. When you were born and you were dedicated to an altar, or your father or your mother went to an altar to make some pronouncements on you when you were in your mother's womb or when you were an infant, it's possible that you don't know about the dedication It is possible you don't know about it, but your knowledge or your ignorance has nothing to do with it, because the people that have authority over you were the people that voluntarily dedicated you, gave you up to them for keep. So when you dedicate a person to an altar, it is possible for that altar to claim ownership of that particular individual. Lastly, is they are spirits you went to seek for their help, for money, for protection, or for favor. Anytime you go to seek help from a spirit, from an altar, or from a spiritualist, it is possible that they become entangled to you. These spirits, one of the ways of them manifesting is to marry you, is to become a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband to you. I believe you may have begin to know the who's behind this spirit wife or spirit husband. Please, I would like you to subscribe to this channel as we continue on this course. God bless you.